Rocky, first question, to being your birthday, what kind of cake is best, chocolate or vanilla?
Chocolate, of course. Easy answer right there. Chocolate frosting. My daughter will always say chocolate, so if I bring a vanilla cake home, they probably wouldn't be very happy with me.
What do you see out of the positivity of these guys over the last weekend, picking up 2 big wins? Obviously, it's your birthday. They're having a little fun out there on the ice, and it kind of the relaxation of it's playoff hockey, but they're still finding ways to kind of take the weight off their shoulders and do their job.
As a young athlete, sometimes you forget who you are, and that's what happened momentarily with this group. We forgot about all the adversity that we've been through, the thick skin that we've developed over the course of that really tough stretch early on in the year, and we knew that it was possible. We could go through some more hard times. We did, and we were able to come out of that with 2 really, really important big wins last weekend. And again, if you'd asked me in November, hey, you're right in the thick of it, you got 4 games left, you got a chance to make the playoffs, I think I would have signed on the dotted line pretty comfortably, because that means that we gave ourselves a chance. We've done that. There's a lot of hockey left to be played, and there's some really intriguing matchups both for us and for the teams that surround us in that 5, 6, 7 spot here in the Western Conference, and I think that's what makes it fun. Obviously, do you love to be locked in and have an Anderson Cup under your belt? Yeah, of course you do. But all you need is a ticket to the dance, and that gives you a chance, and that's all we're trying to accomplish.
And how do those, the backs against the wall being put in the corner throughout the season benefit you, where you're fighting for a playoff spot where some teams are already locked up, but if you can get in, what does that kind of do for you going forward?
I think short term, obviously, it achieves goal number 1. We never want to be a team on the outside looking in from a playoff perspective here in Lincoln. Number 2, it gives us a chance to win a championship, which is ultimately what the goal is at the beginning of the year. And then number 3, there's going to be some really important playoff experience for our young guys that are going to have a chance to return next year. And so, you want those guys playing hard games. I think we've been playing with that playoff mentality for some time now. Obviously, we dealt with the losses from that perspective over the last couple weeks, but we've also had some really important victories, some really big emotional highs, and so, I think we're prepared for all of it, and that's dangerous when you're entering the playoffs if you can get in, because you've been through it, you've had your back against the wall, you're comfortable in an uncomfortable situation, and those are valuable things to have in your pocket when you get into those playoff situations.
And 2 of your players came up last week for post-game, Keaton Peters and Jared Mangan, and hats off to them for stepping up and kind of being brutally honest of what needs to happen. When you have vocal leadership like that in the locker room, of kind of that brutal honesty of this is what we have to do to get there, how important is that for the younger guys to see that in this stretch?
I think success with any good organization comes from accountability from the players, a really strong culture, and then the willingness for the players to take charge. It's their team. And, yes, I'm the coach, and yes, it's my job to steer the ship a little bit, but you want to empower your players to feel confident that they're the ones that are going to be the ultimate deciders of our fate. And, we can do everything we can to prepare them. They've got to go out and execute. They've got to recognize their shortcomings and improve on them. And then they've got to take advantage of opportunities when they arise. And I think that those guys going up and taking responsibility and owning that situation was a big step forward for our team.